Andrew Tate is a piece of shit. There, I said it, directly on the beginning of the video, so that there can be no misconception about my opinion on him. However, I don't think he should have been banned from both Facebook and Instagram, and in this video I'm going to give my opinion about that. So obviously, recently the news broke, the controversial, misogynistic, racist and whatever the fuck content creator Andrew Tate has been banned from Meta. And to be honest, I never really saw anything about him because he just didn't interest me. He didn't interest me at all. He seemed like a loser that I didn't want to watch. He looked like a complete piece of shit, his fans looked like complete dickheads, and all in all, he didn't spot an interest in me. Now I know a lot of controversy was already around his persona, most importantly about his views on women. He's one of those alpha male YouTubers that kids nowadays seem to like and get influenced by, and I absolutely hate these kinds of people that act all tough online, and I just think it's super stupid. In the end, everyone is just a stupid human walking around on this earth and nobody is interesting whatsoever. So acting all tough is just really dumb to me. But well, now that he got banned, there was a big debate on Twitter and the entire internet going on, with one question in mind: is it a good thing that Andrew Tate got banned from both of these platforms? A lot of people are spurging out on Twitter and calling it the best thing ever, the greatest thing to ever happen in the world's history, because they hated the guy so much. They hated him so much that they think now that he's banned is the best event to happen since Hitler killed himself. And then you have this red-pilled group shouting about free speech online, just shouting and shouting and shouting that free speech has no limits. And well, in this case, I'm on the free speech side of things, because to me, banning people's opinions is just a slippery slope down a very dark rabbit hole. Yes, I don't like Andrew Tate one bit. He's a total shithead in my opinion, one of the worst possible human beings walking on this earth, and of course I don't like it when he influences millions of easily influenceable people with his stupid opinions. But at the end of the day, it isn't about me and my opinion. It's about people being able to talk and say whatever the fuck they think of online within the rights of the law. And banning people for doing so is something that's so wrong in my book. Sure, people like EDP who are genuinely predators, ban people who are convicted violent criminals, ban whoever you need to ban if they're doing shit like that. But for just giving opinions, it's just very stupid to me, even if these opinions are completely horrible. But in the end, hating women just isn't a crime. It isn't something I personally agree with, but it isn't a crime. We are not living in a perfect world right here, where everybody loves each other, where everybody is getting along, and where everyone has the same opinion as each other. We're not all hugging together with one big opinion. Banning a different opinion online just seems forcing the rest of the internet to go in one direction with their opinions, because otherwise they will be banned as well. Now, what I saw online in my quote-unquote bubble I live in is most people agreeing with that sentiment, that free speech is a very valuable asset on the internet. But what I also saw is people coming up with the BS private company argument. So you might be wondering now, Blobber, what the hell is the private company argument? Well, let me explain. People are somehow defending free speech, but they still think it's okay that Facebook, YouTube or whatever to ban certain people for their opinions. Let that sink in for a moment. It doesn't make sense one bit. Their argument is somehow that these companies are private companies, so they can do whatever they want, whatever they please in this world. And this is obviously just freaking BS. YouTube is the internet. Twitter is the internet, and Facebook is also the internet. These platforms are too big to make an argument like that. These platforms are the complete opinion of the entire internet together. These are companies with a monopoly on opinions if they want to have it. In the face of the law, monopolies have different rules than other companies. They have to adhere to different kind of rules, different financial rules, but also different rules on how to operate in public. Companies like Twitter and Facebook have to keep free speech in mind. Otherwise we will have a very big problem in society, because then all other opinions are getting banned left and right, which aren't in the line with the most popular one at the moment. And if Twitter and Facebook can have that monopoly, that will be the opinion that makes them the most money, because that's just how a company operates. So in the end, what I'm really saying is, I don't like Andrew Tate. He's a complete dick. He's an awful, awful human being. but he shouldn't be banned. Should he be banned after he gets convicted for sex trafficking, because there are rumors going around he will be? Then yes, maybe. But as far as we know now, he shouldn't be banned for just being a brainless idiot that just hates women. That's not how the internet should work at all. Like, at some point, we just need to ask ourselves what we want as a community from the internet. Do you want only YouTube videos that are completely PG, no swear words whatsoever, no other opinions from each other, and every video is in line with each other? Or do we like some drama now and then? Do we like some edgy, red-pilled humor once in a while? And for me, the first option seems like very boring internet to me. Just a very dull experience on the internet. And people these days act like if Andrew Tate exists, all kids are growing up to hate women. While that is just not the case. Sure, they might be influenced for a year or something, because kids are just dumb, but they were always dumb. In the end, most of them are going to grow up, make their own opinions, and come out with their own opinions. With these opinions, they can make drama on Twitter again, and then the cycle continues. The cycle of never-ending drama. And that is what I like about the internet. And with that said, if you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Blobfish out.